As technology continues to take giant leaps forward, the question remains, what do you do with the old technology, like your old computer? Angela Miles is with us from the Board Options Exchange with the story of how one company is giving some new life to old PCs.
That's right. This is where the old computers go to die. But rather than be placed in a landfill and be buried and possibly contaminate groundwater, this is a place where old PCs are actually reincarnated. Stacks of PC monitors, printers, and disk drives fill the warehouse at Intercon Solutions, a company in the business of de-manufacturing PCs.
If you can keep something out of a waste stream and actually recycle it and get a value for it somewhere down the line, you're always better off.
CEO Brian Brundage says many Fortune 500 companies, including IBM and Intel, want to create a more environmentally friendly image, which keeps Intercon in the green.
We do a lot of recycling of IBM equipment, being that there is so much IBM equipment out on the marketplace.
According to Brian, the average shelf life of a corporate PC is 1.5 years. After that, most are trashed.
Yeah, because their software to run whatever systems that they need to run in their offices, are all based upon this newer, faster, better, quicker processor and or operating system and software.
Big businesses also choose to recycle out of concern about where hard drives containing valuable information might wind up.
The hard drives of PCs obviously contain a lot of confidential corporate data. They might also contain private employee information, such as social security numbers, some healthcare records, other HR information.
At Intercon, each computer is broken down piece by piece and separated into boxes or pallets. Each of these pallets contains the hardware of 500 computers. Eventually, the hardware is melted down into a basic metal. The metal is then sold to refiners.
Technically, all of our material, actually ends up getting melted down here in the U.S. and then redeployed in the U.S. in new products.
The iron refineries can then sell that steel to construction companies, so it might end up in your house or at the end of the block in a new building that's being built. And as far as the plastic, Brian tells me, oftentimes that is turned into park benches or even some of the plastic flooring that you see around town.
Always nice to reuse some of that material. How competitive is this business?
This is incredible. It's wide open.
Is that right?
Yeah. Businesses like this, recycling the PCs, are popping up all over the place, but Brian tells me 1,000 businesses could open up, and it still would not put a dent in his operations. He says there's companies out there that have been warehousing old computers for 1 to 10 years.
Wow.
So this is a wide open field.
I'll tell you where I warehouse my old computers. It's at my father's house. My mom and dad have them in the old bedroom, believe it or not.
The attic of the parents.
Still
and the
collecting
basement.
dust.
Oh,
Absolutely.
it's a good place. There
Angela Miles with us from the Options Exchange.